Hello, Rebecca Joe here again. I just wanted to share with you today about this number 8 and this year being an 8 year, 2024. The numbers added together equal this number 8. And the beauty and mystery that is this number 8, I just want to speak to that a moment. As I know I've mentioned it in my 8 Extraordinary Meridians video, which you haven't seen that yet, I will post a link to that below in the description. But this number 8, 8 Extraordinary Meridians, and this number 8 being a mirror code, right? So it's like the 3 forward and backwards connected. It's like parts of itself mirroring itself, because you even have top to bottom and then side to side. It's a code of mirrors. And the way that it is written, so I actually just took a piece of paper and drew it. So you have this, like, it's not completely symmetrical. Sorry, this is just a marker and a piece of paper. But you have this, the top part representing existence or pre-existence, and the bottom representing past existence. And then you have this X in the middle that's just this absolute. And so when you think of the soul and the way that it has organized itself in this, like, 8, the number of 8, you really begin to see the infiniteness of the soul, because it is forever, right? It's been around for a long time and will continue, like this part of us that lives on, even when our incarnation or this physical body is no longer in existence. Like, our soul continues on into the infinity. And so when you think of the 8 and the way that through the 8 extraordinary meridians, so this is like a symbol that really helps me to just visualize how it is. And typically I would just draw like a circle around it, with 8 circles right at the edges of these marks. But you have the X representing the feminine and the cross symbol representing the masculine. And so at the end of each of these points is like the name of a meridian, right? So you think like 8 meridians. It's not like 8 lines in a row or 8 dots coming down. It's this circular pattern. And so even when you think of the number 8 and like the I Ching, which is the ancient Chinese text that talks all about like ancient Taoist traditions and the beauty of their healing techniques through this power of the 8. So there's 64, right? So 8 times 8 is 64. And then you have the gene keys. There's 64 gene keys. Again, this is 8 by 8 equaling 64. It's all about the soul and the infinite manner that our soul exists. And so there's another symbol that I wanted to share with you. This is actually from a book, The Magdalene Chronicles. And so you'll see this symbol here, which is very similar to kind of how I drew out the other one, but it's like this 8 pointed stars. And this is actually the star that represents the goddess Inanna, or Ishtar. You can read this book. It's fantastic. I have not read it yet. I've like dabbled into it. This was shared to me by a friend. But then again, you have this like flower petal that's actually inscribed in some places throughout history, that again has this like dot in the center, and then 8 around, like 8 circles around it, representing the 8 parts or like channels of our soul. And so I just wanted to share this with you, like this idea of the number 8 and why in this year 2008 I feel, and then what has come through for me, is regarding it's time to step into our soul selves and to let the soul direct us. What experiences do we want to have? What did our soul agree to before we even incarnated? Like, what is the struggles to lead us to where we're meant to be, or what path that we're meant to take, our destiny path. So for me, my destiny path is to step into my power and to be of service and reconnect with the parts of me that my soul has experienced to create an expansion for me to be of higher service to humanity and support the rising of consciousness. Like that's something that's like crystal clear. I've actually been working through the meridians myself, and I will be speaking to those individually. But when this 8 dropped in, it landed so very strong. This infinite, like this, and it's so interesting. I actually have one of the tattoos that I have. It's really hard to see, like my arm is crooked, but it's this infinity symbol. And in that, it doesn't stop, but in that is written the word love. And I don't know exactly why I chose this tattoo, but it was just like I had to have it, right? And so it's like, yeah, of course, like, yeah, unconditional love. I'm a part of it all. I'm part of the divine. I am divine. And my soul has been showing me the way. It's like this weaving that my soul is continually doing, like through the infiniteness that I am. And so I hope this answers your questions about the 8 and how it relates to the 8 extraordinary meridians. Each meridian goes through a different part of our soul. So when we're working in that meridian, it's bringing up experiences, past, present, or future that our soul is wanting us to see or to heal or to work through in order to support our existence in this lifetime. So I hope this has been supportive. And if you have not yet, please subscribe to my channel to be up to date on any videos that I'm posting regarding this information. And I look forward to connecting with you soon. Thank you.